Today's video is on Pinterest ads for 2022. Hit the red bell icon and subscribe to my channel. My name is Saad. Are Pinterest ads worth it? While Pinterest users are mostly women, 60%, the platform has also seen a big increase in the number of men signing up, as it fast becomes a go-to site for finding and saving ideas and inspiration of any kind. Ads on Pinterest generally work best for merchants who run stores in those industries that dominate Pinterest feeds to begin with: home decor, cooking, fashion, beauty, handmade goods. But this doesn't mean that only businesses within these verticals can rock Pinterest ad campaigns and see great results. Instead, it may require fine-tuned targeting or a more creative angle. I've seen great ads from companies in the education, photography, and even marketing industries. Are ads on Pinterest effective? Ads on Pinterest absolutely can and do work for businesses with products and services that are a good fit for the platform. Keep in mind, however, that even organic content on Pinterest can have a lot of sales potential. Those that use the platform weekly are 2.2 times more likely to say it's the most influential platform in their purchase journey versus social media platforms. And 45% of people in the US with a household income of more than $100,000 are on Pinterest. That makes for quite a bit of spending power. Regarding ads, Pinterest says that retail brands see a 2 times higher return on ad spend compared to social media. However, your own results will vary depending on your products, your target audience, and how you approach Pinterest advertising. Pinterest ad types. You can use Pinterest to display a wide variety of ad formats throughout the platform. Here are the types that are currently available. Standard pins. Standard pin ads are exactly the same as regular pins, although they'll say promoted by next to your company name. Either a vertical or square static image format, they're a great opportunity to directly illustrate your brand in Pinterest's native format. You have the chance to add your logo, a link, and a short text overlay, which is indexed by the search function. You can also add a longer description, 500 characters, for the text that appears when someone clicks to expand your pin. Video pins. Video pin ads are a particularly eye-catching form of Pinterest ad. Not only does it give you more space for creativity and attention-grabbing visuals, but you can convey more information in them, like a whole range of products, rather than just a single one. The recommended length is 6 to 15 seconds per video, and you can use sound. Just remember that not everyone browses with sound enabled, so you'll need to prioritize the visual side first. You can either make a standard format vertical video pin or go for a wide version. The maximum width ad is 4 times bigger, making a square that goes over 2 columns. Your investment in this type will likely be higher, but it could also be more effective. Idea pins. Also known as story pins, these allow you to record multiple videos, adding images, lists, and custom text to a single pin. You can flip through their pages like you would in an Instagram story, and they're great for how-to guides or product demonstrations. Idea pins are well suited to educational content, and Pinterest provides tons of interactive features and metadata for each one. You can select music, record voiceovers, add detail pages for specs, recipes or instructions, tag people, add stickers, and more. Carousel pins. Carousel pin ads look the same as standard image pins, but can be swiped or clicked to reveal more images. You can include 2 to 5 images per pin, and people can swipe through them. Similar to standard pin ads, your company name will appear under a promoted by label to make it clear that it's a promoted ad, and there'll be an XX counter to show which part of the carousel is showing. Carousel ads are great for sharing more information about a product range, like different variations of a certain item, different items within a category, or action shots of the product in use. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel. Shopping pins. Shopping pins are pins that users can click through to immediately make a purchase, either from a buy button that keeps them within the Pinterest app or via a link that takes them to an e-commerce site. Products can be directly imported from your product catalog, and if you're a Shopify user, you can do this automatically for existing and new products with the Shopify Pinterest app. According to Pinterest, when brands add shopping ads to their Pinterest mix, they see 3x the conversion and 2x the positive incremental return on ad spend, ROAS. So you definitely shouldn't sleep on this type of product pin if you're selling online. Pinterest ad sizes. Each type of ad on Pinterest has a specific optimal size, defined as a ratio between its width and height. By creating your visuals to these specifications, you'll ensure they look their best and that there are no parts missing around the edges. Standard ads. 2:3 aspect ratio, 1000 x 1500 pixels. Standard video ads. 1:1, square, or 2:3, 4:5 or 9:16, vertical. Max width video ads. 1:1, square, or 16.9, widescreen. Idea pin ads. 9:16 aspect ratio. Carousel pin ads. 1:1 or 2:3 aspect ratio. Shopping pin ads. 2:3 aspect ratio. Collection pin ad. 1:1, square, or 2:3, vertical, for the static hero image. Square, 1:1, or vertical, 2:3 or 9:16, for the video. How much do Pinterest ads cost? Because of the auction system, there's no set price for a Pinterest ad. You'll set the maximum price you're willing to pay for a particular campaign goal, driving engagement, click-throughs to your site, or impressions. And the rate you'll see depends on the keywords, categories you're targeting, and types of ad along with their sizes. With CPM, for example, you might expect to pay $2 to $5 per 1,000 impressions. Engagement can run anywhere from 10 cents to $1.50 per engagement, and driving traffic could be between 10 cents to $1.50 per click. But these are wide ranges and are liable to change depending on multiple factors, including Pinterest's base pricing model. You can, of course, find out more about pricing during the ad setup process. How to create a Pinterest ad. In order to create ads on Pinterest, you must have a Pinterest business account. Once you do, you'll see the Ads tab in the top left-hand corner. Click on that drop-down menu in order to start creating your Pinterest ad campaign. Click Create Ad to get started. Choose your objective. The very first thing you'll do is choose your campaign's objective. This essentially defines what you want to get out of the campaign and how you'll be charged. Your options are brand awareness. The goal here is to have your pin seen by as many relevant users as possible. You'll be charged per 1,000 impressions. Video views. This is closely tied with brand awareness, and the goal is to build awareness through video. You are charged for impressions as well. Consideration traffic. These campaigns seek to drive traffic to your site, though it's important to note that all objectives still let you do this. With this option, however, you pay per click. Conversions. Here, you'll drive people to take a particular action on your website. Catalog sales. This is where you create specific shopping pins to promote your product inventory. In this section, you'll also name your campaign, establish your budget, and decide whether you want to run ads continuously or on specific dates. If you'd like, you can always add new ads on Pinterest to an old campaign, which lets you have multiple individual ads under a single campaign title. This makes it easier to track everything, so if you're running a brand awareness campaign for a specific offer or product, keep them together when possible. Set your targeting criteria. In step 2 of Pinterest ad creation, you'll set up your ad group. You can have multiple ad groups under a campaign and multiple individual ads, the actual ads on Pinterest, under each ad group. Ad groups determine targeting, schedule, and a more specific budget. When it comes to the actual targeting, you have several different options of how to proceed. You can focus on reconnecting with people who have already interacted with your brand, or instead seek to find new customers. You also have the option to create target audiences, which work like Facebook's custom audiences. You can upload your entire email list, or sections of it, or create audiences based on recent site activity or users who interacted with a certain pin. Interest targeting will affect where your ad shows up for browsing placements when users are either browsing in certain categories or on their home feeds. You want to choose the interests that are actually related to the Pinterest ad you're going to select in order to get the best results. Even if someone likes photography, they may not be overwhelmingly interested in your pin about camera lenses when they're intentionally browsing home decor feeds. Keyword targeting will determine which searches your ads on Pinterest appear in, and this is the part of the campaign that I probably place the most importance on. Users who are searching, after all, are pretty far along in the buying cycle and probably closer to actually purchasing. When you enter in the keywords you want to target, Pinterest will show you a long list of related keywords and their monthly search volumes. This will give you an idea of the potential audience size you could reach. While it's easy to just go for the most obvious keywords, I've had the best luck when I think outside the box and use a combination of broad and specific keywords. In the example above, we're using hiking. We'll obviously want to target hiking gear in similar terms, but also hiking trails or hiking aesthetic. There are tons of opportunities for thinking outside the box. If you feel stumped, go ahead and use the keyword tool to get some new ideas. At the bottom of this section, you'll see the option to set a frequency target and cap. The ad group frequency target is the number of times you want users to see your ad on a weekly or monthly basis, between 2 and 20 times. The cap is the upper limit for monthly views. Finally, you'll either let Pinterest automatically bid on your behalf to get the maximum impact for your budget, or you can set a target rate per action. For example, if you're going for awareness, you can set an amount you're willing to pay per 1,000 impressions, CPM. Select your pin. The last step is to actually choose your pin. I normally recommend having the pin in mind before you go through the rest of the process so you can choose the right audience and keywords. You also have the option to create a new one at this point in the process. On this screen, you'll see all of your pins, and all you have to do to select one is to click it. When it comes to actually choosing a pin and deciding which would be best to promote, there are several strategies you can use to make your choice. These include using Pinterest's analytics to help you decide, finding your top performing pins of all time or within a set time frame. On this screen, you can actually sort pins by which have been most saved or most clicked on in the past 30 days, giving you an idea of what pins your audience is most responsive to. Strategically create new pins. If you want to, you can get away with being a little more promotional in a Pinterest ad. A great example of this is app installs. If you want to push app installs, you'll almost definitely need to create new pins for it because you likely won't have them already in any of your boards. Opt for a content-based approach. I remember seeing a recipe for a breakfast parfait and saving it, only to realize later on that the recipe was from Fage, a Greek yogurt brand, and it featured a specific flavor of yogurt none of their competitors had. It was a smart move because content like recipes and tutorials perform great on Pinterest. If you can feature your products in a similar way, this is a good strategy to try, especially for brand awareness campaigns. Track your results. Once you're running your campaigns, you can monitor their progress and edit them at any time in the Pinterest Ads Manager. You can see which campaigns are running, how much you're spending, and the results you've gotten so far. Your ad manager can give you the following information: number of impressions, number of saves, number of clicks, click-through rate, CTR, effective CTR, average CPC or CPM, total ad spend. If you have the conversion tag in place, which Shopify store owners can enable through the Pinterest sales channel, you can even track return on ad spend when users convert. This factors in how much the ad cost you and how much users spent on your site. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel.